This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a world I have accepted as reality, and I've seen The Truman Show, a weird sort of science fiction drama from 1998, directed by Peter Weir. It's not quite as sci-fi as you might expect from the premise, which is that the film follows Truman, a man who has lived all his life in a small oceanside town, never once venturing beyond the borders. This is partially due to a fear of large bodies of water, but more because the world around him prevents this from happening. This is because his world is a creation of a man known as Christoph, who has been running a television show where Truman is the star, everyone around him is an actor, and his hometown has just been an elaborate set piece. Despite this, Truman can only dream of adventure and exploration beyond his home, as well as a few people he had grown close to but were forced to leave the show. This story is a bit more complex than I can describe in about a minute, and that's fine by me because that's one thing that I love about this movie. It's built upon layers of ideas and perceptions, not only in the constructed reality that surrounds Truman, but in Christoph's idea of a perfect world. After a brief setup that introduces the concept of the show, the first hour of the movie is almost entirely from Truman's level, seen through the hidden cameras that are everywhere and always watching. There is the occasional break to an outside audience perspective, usually to build upon the nature of Truman's life as it adheres to the rules of television. It's no stretch at all to say that the overall film is a commentary on reality television, taking it to an extreme level that exaggerates every element of production and the idea of creative control, to the point that it could be argued that Truman has never actually been a real person, what with how much input from Christoph there has been in the direction of his life. And it's only through spontaneous actions that Truman can actually break away from this control, which it should be noted he isn't actually sure exists, and could simply just be him going crazy. Speaking of which, his character evolution and mental struggles over the film are portrayed excellently by Jim Carrey, balancing lighthearted moments of comedy with deeper moments of pathos and confusion. The film's technical construction is equally given as much attention as its themes, expanding more upon the nature of The Truman Show as a televised affair. Again, cinematography is almost always from the perspective of some hidden camera, framing Truman and his world well enough that he can be seen from almost every angle, which becomes important within the story, but I don't want to spoil anything. Editing is also attentive to pacing and especially emotional tone, a facet that is showcased within the movie as Christoph controls the presentation of a pivotal moment for Truman. The use of music works the same way, with an instrumental score that swells and wanes for the best dramatic effect. And again, the illusion is broken as it is shown to be a part of the show. After all, this is meant to be entertainment, and it's only fitting that Truman is treated as the star that he is, or that he wants to be, or that Christoph thinks that Truman wants to be, or perhaps what Christoph thinks is best for Truman. At the end of it all, the underlying message is clear. Truman's adventurous spirit and desire to break away from conformity far outpaces anything said against him. Or, well, something to that effect. The Truman Show. Peter Weir, 1998. 4.5 stars. I definitely recommend watching it. It goes a lot deeper than I'm able to describe, and it's really something you'd better understand on your own. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have something to add, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. Honestly, I feel like I only scratched the surface with this movie. It's really layered enough that someone could probably do a fuller analysis. I do have weekends free now.